I'm still trying to work out the ice to dye ratios on these. So, yeah. The way I've been doing it lately, the last few that I've done, they've come out more of a, like a muted, almost pastel kind of shade, when what I was after was something really colourful and vibrant. But again, it's all part of the learning process, and it's all, as long as it stays fun and I'm enjoying doing it, I'm going to keep going. Eventually I'm sure we'll get where we want to go. I'll try and make sure I've got no ice cubes on the floor. I don't want to end up just like falling over and catching myself on camera. Right, so colourways, what we're going to be using, we've got what we use. Professional level, apparently. They're called Proshon MX dyes, and they are really good. A little bit goes a long way. Probably should be wearing gloves and wearing some kind of a mask while I do this, but if I do that you won't be able to understand what I'm saying, so I'm going to run the risk of making colourful like bogies, because when you inhale this stuff and then blow your nose it gets too colourful. But yeah, we're going to go with 2 different colourways on these, see how we get on with them. I'm going to be doing like a, I think it's a green and a turquoise version, and a dark blue and a turquoise version. Wait, have I got more green? I thought I had more green. I have no green. Medium blue. Oh wait. Yeah, I have emerald green and turquoise. That'll be the shout. No, emerald green and bright green. Let's do that. That'll be fun. All right, emerald green and bright green going in that one. Turquoise and medium blue going in the other one. Right, let's see. Again, I'm still working out how much of these dyes I should be putting on the ice. So the results are varied so far, but the cool thing about it is, and the fun thing about it is, no 2 of these hoodies will ever be the same. Even if you're trying to make the same one twice, you'll struggle getting it. You'd never make it exact. So everything that comes out of here is kind of super unique. Look, that's the colour. I don't know if you can see that, you might just be able to see my. This is the emerald green one. Hang on, my phone's going on there, just interrupting everything. So we've got the emerald green growing. You're gonna have to just ignore the mobile for a minute, because there we go. Right, the emerald on, which is really green, and then let's see how this bright green looks. Just slap that on as well. I was putting these on through a sieve, a small sieve, and it looks cool putting it on that way, but all it really does is segregate the granules, if that's what you want to call them, and it just yeah, it didn't go too well, to be honest, because you get singular like granules that are a completely different colour, but they're in there to make up that shade. So you can just separate a single orange granule or a single navy blue granule, and it just makes a big blue spot on the hoodie. So it's best to kind of keep them together if you can. Right, so I don't know how well that's going to go, but right, just get on with it really. Let's see. That's part of the fun. Lost my towel now. The other thing is making sure that everything you use is bone dry, because it doesn't like it if you if you put that wet into your dye, you have a problem. Right, this is the turquoise dye going on. The consistency of them's a bit different. This one's a little bit thicker. I do like this colour as it starts to spread on the ice. It does look pretty cool. So we'll go heavy with this one, I think. Let's get loads of that. Nobody's rang me all day or for over the weekend, and then as soon as I start recording and everything like that, the phone doesn't stop. Right, this is a medium blue going on. Try not to mix these up. See how that looks. Oh, that's the last of it. Be alright with the medium blue. Turquoise is looking a bit. Might just put a bit more turquoise on that. I might even go into that with a bit of turquoise, just to stripe of the turquoise down. It's not even come out as a stripe, it's just come out as a line. Oh well, we didn't know. We'll soon see how that looks. So we wrapped it up. And I might just do a little bit of raspberry into the blue one. Just a little stripe of raspberry through the middle. Let's see what that does, if anything. Like I said, I'm still working out the measurements on these to see what works and what doesn't, but that's basically it. So all we have to do then is wait. I'm not going to make you wait till all the ice is melted to see what they look like, but I will make a second video a little bit later on when I'm adding the purple and pinks to Kate's hoodie as well, but I'll catch up with these when I've finished.